Hi there! Today is the first day of my video blog. I am a student at the Broadcasting Institute of Maryland, studying to be a news anchor, and I have decided to start this video blog once a week. Today is Thursday, the 18th of April. I don't know if it's always going to be on a Thursday, it just happens to be on a Thursday today. And this blog is going to, maybe I'm going to rant about something one day, maybe I'm going to talk about something fun. But as someone once said to me, you have an opinion about everything, Pam, and you should have some kind of a show where you can just talk about all the things you have an opinion about. So that's what this is for. And the first thing I'm going to talk about are pets. Now, some of you have pets, some of you could care less about having pets, you don't want the trouble, and a lot of people have children. Well, I married late in life. Not that I'm saying pets compare to children, but in my world, they sort of do. So I married late in life, decided not to have children, but I have a lot of pets. Too many right now. I inherited some extra ones I'll get to later. First guy I want to talk about is Murphy, my wonderful golden retriever. I got him when he was 8 weeks old. He used to fit in my lap and fall asleep. And now he's 90 pounds. No, 80 pounds, not 90 pounds, 80 pounds. But he still thinks he can sit on my lap. And that's a lot of dog. He's just the love of my life. He follows me around everywhere. He's a great swimmer. He's even a watchdog. Who knew? Golden retrievers are not watchdogs. They're not known to be watchdogs. But for some reason, I don't know what it is. There's something he smells or he sees or he senses. He'll just run up to the front door and he'll start barking really loudly. Or just this morning, I let him out at 6:15 to go to the bathroom. He's barking as if there's a terrorist in my backyard. I couldn't get him in to save my life, and it's 6:15 in the morning. So I always feel safe with him around. But the great thing about him is I've got to get up every day. He saves my life every day because I've got to let him out. And he helps me with keeping my weight down. I got to walk him every day. So I walk him 3 to 4 miles every day. It's terrific. Love him to death. He's so wonderful. He depends on me for everything. He's my baby. And to some of you out there, you might think that's weird, but too bad. That's my life. Okay, so now we're moving on to my cats. I have 4. Now, I had 2 before Murphy came along. That's all I have were the 2 cats. First, there's Soggy. He looks just like Morris. He's a big, fat, orange tabby. And he is about 12 or 13 years old. Tater, love Tater. He's black and gray, and he has these great markings. He's about 5 years old. And I adopted him later. So I just had the 2, then Murphy came along. Everybody's getting along great. Actually, Murphy used to run through the cat door when he was a puppy and eat the cat's food. And then when he started to grow, only his head would fit in the cat door. And the cats loved it because then they could just swat at him and he wouldn't get their food. But then eventually he got too big and he couldn't go through. So we have the 3 pets. Well, a couple of years ago, unfortunately, tragedy hit my husband's family and he lost both his brothers, and they had 2 cats. Now, while we're going to their apartment, his mother, of course, in her sorrow, she said, well, I'm assuming you are taking the cats. And what was I going to say to the woman who's grieving the loss of 2 of her 3 sons? So I they got assimilated into our zoo at home. So I now have 4 cats. Now the new 2, they're older too. They're like Soggy. They're about 13. One's Haystack. He's black and white. And the other is looks a little bit like Tater. It's a multicolored tabby. And she is the only girl. Her name is Dolly. And Dolly's very timid and shy. And Haystack's great. He was found rolled up in a bale of hay. That's why he was called Haystack. But I have 4 cats, and I'm telling you, the litter boxes every day, I gotta empty them. And every day, invariably, one of the 2 new cats throws up something, either a fur ball or food or, I don't know. I'm just so tired of it. It's like I'm always cleaning something up from the 2 new ones I got. So let me just say this. If anything happens to any of my cats, whether they're the old cats or the new ones, I don't think I'm going to be replacing them. So, pets are great. Gotta love them. I love the zoo we live in. It's chaos all the time, but I wouldn't have it any other way. And you should get a pet. If you want to lose some weight, I'm telling you, a big dog is what you should get, one that needs a lot of exercise, because then it forces you to get your exercise, and then you bond, and it's just an incredible thing. So this is my one blog, the very first premier blog. It's going to be called Pamela's Point, because I always have a point to something. So today my point is get a pet. They're wonderful. They help with your mental stability, your physical stability, and not so much financial, but mental and physical are two great important things that you need in your life. So the next blog is going to be about a pet peeve of mine. I'm going to go on a rant. Pamela's Point will talk about these athletes, in particular football players, that love to have these long braids or just to grow their hair out to ungodly lengths. And it has no business in the sports arena on the field. Okay, so see you next week.